I'm a therapist who only works with black men, you then cannot say I don't support black people
But
because
then you
I have a
said
white wife.
only,
That makes no
only,
sense to
but
me.
you said only, but then you got a white wife. Like, why
Right.
are you
So
only working with black men then?
because I support black people. I'm pro-black. I love black men. So if I'm seeing black men, yo, that makes all of the sense in the world. You can't tell me that if I'm dating, if I have a white wife, that it means I'm automatically not pro-black people, yo.
It's not adding up. It's not adding up. Because Pete Gang, let's say you have a rough day, right, at work or week, and you go home, you know, you want to build with your queen, and you want to express yourself the way you truly feel. And you know how we give it, be like, man, I can't stand these white motherfuckers. How you can't say that to your wife.
You can't, bro. You're gonna be in a box with her. You shitting me?
Okay, so
babe, let's do the electric slide. She said, okay, can you show me? Get the fuck.
Put him in a fucking bedroom. Get him out of here.
So two things can't be true.
Nah,
so while
this.
it may be restrictions in terms of our relationship and in the house, but I can still be pro-black.
Yo, it ain't acting up. It wouldn't feel authentic or genuine. I'm telling you.
To who?
I'm telling you. To yourself.
Come on, man.
Well, see, I'm not the person to have this back and debate with because I don't date white women, so I don't know how it is. You know, I'm just not attracted to them.
Wow.
I don't think nothing wrong with it.
Adrian, but still, okay. So hypothetically, you should be able to relate with us because you don't even go that route. So hypothetically, take the freaking counselor, take the therapist shit out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
keep it a buck.
I ain't gonna lie, it's just hard for me to wrap around because I feel like those who you are with and what you do is two totally different things.
It's the same, bro. It's who you with is what you doing. Yo,
right,
people compromise
a variety of different things.
Yeah, but people compromise and acclimate to who it is that they're around.
I can agree with that.
Well, not that. So if I'm in a relationship, though, I don't. Yeah, you. But we. All right, yo. We just gotta agree to disagree.
Nah, we ain't gonna agree to disagree. Shit,
we agree to disagree because I don't see how from the basic definition of being pro-black of meaning I support black people and I want black people to do better. And so if I'm actually out there doing that,
how about the black family?
I sleep with.
What about the black family though? You don't support that?
Yeah, I support the black family.
But
I'm a black man, so whatever I am, my family is.
Nah. Maybe
even
your kid.
Even my white wife, she black now because she married to me.
Hell no.
Wow.
No way.
Yo hey Adrian. When OJ was going through his bullshit, whose side was you on?
I mean, OJ's side.
Why?
Because he black. But what does that have to do with me dating a white woman?
I don't.
If I was dating a white woman, I still would have been on OJ's side.
Then
what type of conversations would y'all have been having at home behind closed doors?
It would have been her opinion versus mine. The same if she was a black woman. We can have differences of opinions.
Oh,
yo, y'all house would have been all divided and fucked up.
Nah, so it wouldn't have been divided. You know what
I'm saying? That was a crucial time right there.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. But people disagree about stuff all the time, yo.
Yo, but you know what? You're right. But then y'all gotta come to a common ground, right?
Right, to agree to disagree. At the end of the day, it's only certain things, no matter who I'm with, that are gonna be solid rules set in stone. All of the other stuff in terms of the way we see things that don't directly impact my family, we can agree to disagree on a lot of those things. So if she's like, well, nah, he's wrong, and she's a white woman, all right, cool, that's your opinion. We'll let it go and continue to go with what we got going on. Yo, I'm telling you, this is something I don't think we're gonna agree on, yo.
Yo, here's the thing.
You eating string bean casserole every Friday night?
Huh?
Are you eating string bean casserole every Friday?
You bugged out, bro. Yo, the thing is, a relationship already hard enough, and then you add this dynamic. And then you have history, right? And then you've been oppressed by said people. How can you possibly be pro-black at that point? you're gonna have to compromise too many things.
Yo, it was tough, man. Like, I ain't gonna front, yo. The black shorties used to look at me side-eyed all the time. Yo, because they couldn't figure it out. They wanted your boy, and I basically was shitting on them because I was with this. You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn that and grow.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Definitely.
Yeah.
Man.
And maybe if I actually did it. Yeah. All right. Next topic. What you got?
Yeah, man. I think the way of the world today is to be open-minded to damn near everything. But I just don't know how safe or how appropriate that is actually. I feel like it's just so hard to stand on something because if you do stand on something, you're not inclusive and all this other shit, or you got a phobia or something. Like, you don't fucking scare me. I just don't agree. That's it.
Exactly.
Like, you know. All right. This might be risky inside the locker room. We here. Started alive. You know what I'm saying, like, share, subscribe. I think Eddie might be coming, but you know, it is what it is. How's everybody doing this morning?
Good.
Everything
Thursday
cool?
got me hot.
Thursday got you feeling away?
Yeah.
Yeah, why is that?
Cause we be tiptoeing too much, man. This platform is not for tiptoeing around nothing. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep it funky all the time. Like, if I'm coming on here, y'all expect to get the true Bobby. I don't want me coming on here talking about some. Oh yeah, I believe that psychologically we should think. Nah, y'all want that raw, gritty Bob that y'all used to seeing and hearing from all the time, and that's what I'm gonna give you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing to hide. I'm too old for that. I'm grown. I'm solidified in mind. My job ain't going nowhere.
Is it almost illegal to speak the truth nowadays?
It is. It is, and I'm tired of it.
Yeah, it's an ill way to have to live. Like,
I can't live like that.
Yeah, you got to censor yourself. Adrian, how do you do it?
So I think it's a line though. So I think, like, sometimes you have to be mindful when you do have certain positions of when you present yourself certain ways in the certain things you say. You got to be receptive of how you are going to be received. I think that is useful anyway, right? Because even when you communicate, you don't want to just communicate how you communicate. The point of us communicating is to make sure we are received well, right? So that means you got to communicate to different people differently. So you have to know your audience. So you have to dictate what you put out a certain way if you want to be received. So I think being able to do that on different levels is very valuable. I also think just because somebody says something different, that can genuinely mean that's who they are and that's how they see it, right? Because we're all a product of our environments, our experiences, and so they're all different. So just because somebody says something, you may feel like, oh, they're tiptoeing, but what if that's just how they really feel in the way they really genuinely see the world, right? So with me as a therapist, because of my training and my education, it literally changes the way that I see everything to where it makes me a more understanding person of why people do things, why people are the way they are, all of the other factors that play a role in it. So I literally see things totally different than a lot of people. So it's not me choosing not to pick a side. It's literally how I see things all the time now because of my field. So it's not always a hopping around or people being scared. But then too, people got families to provide for. It's just like when we were talking about on Thursday, how people have to be willing to give up a part of themselves at times to reach certain levels, right? So like with me supervising, I probably supervise like 22, 25 people that are majority women. I can't go off on them, right? If I want to continue to be there, if I want to continue to grow as a manager, and if I want to continue to have multiple businesses of my own, that's a piece of myself that I'm going to have to always control. You know what I'm saying? I can't be like, yo, shut the F up, or nigga, what are you talking about? That make no sense. I can't do that if I'm going to reach the goals that I want to have. So it just depends on what goals people have and where they trying to get to.
You wouldn't do that anyways, though, because you being professional. You in a professional setting, so you would never.
I would. At one point in time, I really didn't care. I was ruthless all the time. So even with the being censored to even being on a podcast, we see how anything you say can be used against you forever, right? Like when Kevin Hart was trying to do the Oscars, they found a gay joke from way back when. So
That's
for
cool.
people to be mindful of it, knowing that, hey, this is going to be out here forever. They're not going to take into consideration, even with the African dude, when they were saying how like a lot of that stuff was from when he was so much older, and now people not going to be willing to give him a pass. So you can't blame people because it's like, dang, if I'm too open about how I feel about a certain thing, I literally can't have my goals.
Yeah, I get it. I get what you're saying. We saying, do we need to challenge that though? Right? Because all these so-called goals and you have to uniform yourself based on how people. Because think about it, they ain't censoring themselves, but they telling you what you can and cannot say, and you so worried, right? And also, I get it. You saying people say, like, "Hey, this is how I see it." Okay, cool. But I can also discern if you bullshitting too, right? Like I think discernment is key, and you can tell by them answers. Like motherfuckers is double dutching. Like I get it. Somebody might genuinely feel that way, but you double dutch. You trying to use big words that you just Google. Like just talk. And then if you bullshitting, then fine. But if you genuine, but it just feels it just feels fake.
Yeah, I get it. I think people are like overly afraid sometimes to where they try to censor themselves way too much to where, hey, it ain't gonna affect you. You not that important. But I do think the field that you in, if it's dependent upon people, like it's going to matter. And so unless you like a true boss, that's the only way. And the people a lot of times wait until they make it. It's rare to have people who are going to be completely honest, not care how you're viewed, how you're seen. And if we could do away with it, cool. But those consequences that come to people is sometimes bigger than people willing to deal with. So I feel like on my end, I can't knock it. Like, shoot, if that's you now, at the same token, I know it's only so close how I'm gonna rock with you, because I know you're gonna flip this switch on and I don't even know who you really are. I feel like that's one thing versus knowing, okay, I know in this type of setting only you're gonna be like that, but outside of that, you a straight stand-up person. So
yeah,
I get it.
Yeah, I understand. I understand it. I'm not really for it though.
At all. We know you're not for it at all. You are.
That shit's so crazy, man. Like, looks, man. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I don't know. Maybe don't tell your friend. They might get offended.
No, but hold up. So yeah, because when we did the Thursday joint and we were talking about the judge and the woman thing, right? Yeah. You could have went a lot harder and you did it.
Cause I'm the moderator, bro.
Oh, okay, you bound. Okay,
I'm trying to I be chilling cause I be wanting to gut the shit out of them, like. But I just kind of said it, hoping that somebody knew something about it. But then B was sitting there with his mouth open. You sitting there laughing. I'm like, God, I'm like.
Yeah, so that was my first time hearing it though. About
I know that was
the thing, and I was like, and I'm like, nah, I ain't even gonna do it. So I get it. So from that standpoint, I get it.
Yeah,
I own that one.
You didn't know enough about
I'm like, what you mean you don't know what a woman is? And I'm like, all right, cool.
And what you said is what happened, right? She could not quite go in because she knew, because like what Rhonda said and Shannon said was true. Yeah. She gonna have to preside over something sooner or later, and they're gonna go back to the record of what she said during her hearing, right? But what if she just told the truth? But now everything is so, this might be too strong of a word, perverse now. You don't know which way is up.
Facts.
That's a terrible way to live, man. Straight up. It's terrible.
Shit crazy. Yeah, if I want to be called a slug, call me a slug. What the fuck are you talking about? Like,
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come.
Yeah, man. Like, share, subscribe. Everybody filing into the live. Hope everybody doing well this morning. We just kind of recapping Thursday's show. How motherfuckers was double dutching and windshield wiping and all types of shit. You know what I mean? But I guess it is what it is at this juncture. But we trying to change that, man. We have that. Is it the First Amendment?
Absolutely.
That still count, or did they erase that motherfucker?
At this point, who knows?
Yeah, it's like, man, I'm telling you, man. So it's unfortunate, but we're gonna make it, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you like the channel right now, it helps the channel. More people to see us. We continue to grow for sure. All right, let's get into this. So, everybody probably had a one night stand, or you smash a chick on the first night. So my question is simple: can she be wifey if that happened? If you smash on the first night, can she be wifey? Like, everybody smiling and shit.
Who you gonna ask first?
Yeah, who you gonna ask? You just looking.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. B, what you think?
I know. I mean, I've never known for that to happen. I've never known for a dude to be like, I walked up to him like, "Hey, how you and your wife met?" Well, we met at the club. I smashed on the first night, and we started dating, and then we got married. Like, I mean, that just doesn't happen. Like, I've never known for that to happen. I would believe that the average man, if he was to smash a woman on the first night, like, that would just lower her value as a woman. Like, at that point, you just good for just sex. If you're gonna let me fuck on the first night, like, goddamn, at least, I mean, reserve your cookies for. Oh well.
Wow.
Okay, well, but I would definitely say that's few and far in between.
Yeah, you think Quentin's experience is more anecdotal than anything?
Well, yeah, absolutely. Anecdotal, yeah, absolutely. I mean, like you say, Hamp, by and large, I mean, majority of the men that I know haven't never wifed a woman that they fucked on the first night.
But Quentin just said, I smashed my wife on the first night, so that's possible. I guess we trying to figure out the probability of it.
Right, but anecdotal, that's what anecdotal means. Anecdotal means it's your experience. That is his experience. I'm not negating from his experience. I'm just saying majority. I've just never known for a man. I mean, he's the first man I've ever known to.
Yo, shout out to Quentin, man. You're the first man in history, according to B, that wiped the chick on.
I mean, I honestly, I don't know of any man who's wifed someone they fucked on the first night. I mean,
your man raised his hand.
I married her.
Yeah, but are you still married?
Hey, we two for two. Hey, Quinn, we two. So I'm the second man.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come.
I married her. So it happens.
Go into it,
eh? Out there. Huh?
Go into it. Go ahead.
All right, so
look at B. He judging you too. Look,
that's cool. So I wonder if it matters that now we divorced too. But,
right, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I met her CIAA, and we both it was when I was getting my master's, and she was in school getting her master's too. So I met her at CIAA, wavy. Saw her outside of a little spot, went up, chopped her up. I was staying at the Omni, got her to come right up to the room. You know what I'm saying? Ham, hit her with the game first. We sitting on the window. We on the top floor, in a little window overlooking the city joint, chopped her up then. You know what I'm saying? But that was when the game was fearless too. My talk game was crazy, so I ain't even think nothing of it. Then I found out she was going to the same school. I had a girlfriend at the time too, so I was just like talking to her on the side while I was there. Then I moved here. She got pregnant. We was gonna co-parent. We wasn't even really dating. She got pregnant again. I'm like, all right, we might as well get married, yo. And we got married. So it
was the baby.
It was partially because I already had a daughter. So then I was like, damn, if I don't marry her, I'm gonna end up with a third baby mom. You know what I'm saying? So shit, let me try to make it work. But that's not the only reason too. Like, she was smart as hell. She was a good worker. Like, I could trust her. You know what I'm saying? So even though she gave it up to me, I never thought she was like a hoe or like she moved like crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it was other things. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, I only married her because of the babies, but that did play a role in it. And as a result, it made me rush to marrying her. So like between 16 months, we had a daughter, pregnant with a second, got engaged, and got married. I mean, just meeting her. Yeah, so
Damn,
fucked up a lot of shit. I'm still recovering from a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't recommend it. My recommendation is do not do it, but it does happen.
Yeah, but it sounds crazy though.
Yeah, it does.
It sounds crazy. So I guess I'm gonna ask Quentin. Quentin, how's it going? You know what I mean? How's it going? Apparently we might be 1-1, I guess. Damn, it's crazy how A shit kind of lead into the next subject. But Bub, can she be wifey if you smash on the first night?
Nah, that's out for me. Nothing against Adrian, you my dog, but nah, that's out. Because yo, I'm too protective and guarded. In the back of my mind, constantly will always be, damn. Yo, I smashed Shorty first night. I wonder how many times she did this before.
Right.
Now I know I'm attractive, but damn, like, come on now. You feeling me? You really feeling me that much? Like, come on, like that will always be in the back of my mind. Like, if I hit this quick, and I was only speaking to you for 45 minutes or an hour, like, come on now, how many other dudes hit this quick? And when we wake up in the morning, am I gonna have to worry about, knocking the motherfucker out? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on here? So I would always be like, that would always be like in the back of my mind. So that's why I said no go for me. No, you can't be wifey. That's just out. You know what I'm saying?
So so you don't give yourself that much credit then?
Well, it's not that I don't give myself credit. Like I said, I would just always be on like edge or like guarded, there's no way, there's no way this chick could be this dope. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm that fly that, you know what I'm saying, she let me smash that quick, and I would just be too guarded. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like we said in the past, men are emotional. You know what I'm saying? And if we ever stepped out and I see another dude looking at us sideways, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna have to, handle my business as a man. I don't want that type of conflict in my relationship. I don't want to be arguing all the time, asking, why, you know what I'm saying, why this dude looking at us funny per se, or I'm not the type that go through phones or anything like that either. So like, if she getting like random phone calls 3 o'clock in the morning, like, I ain't gonna think it's her homegirl or her mother or a family member. I'm gonna think it's some dude trying to smash again. Shorty alone. You feel me? Right. So nah, that's out for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I had a conversation with myself like, yo, it's me. I'm the reason that this happened. But I don't know. That's probably just being too big headed type shit to make a judgment call. Like, yeah, this ain't her. It's me. That's the reason why it happened.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, Hamp. That's what I'm trying to say. I feel that same way to a certain extent, but then it's like doubt. Like, come on now. I done pulled up on the motherfucking 1986 Cutlass with Russ on it with no reverse. Like, come on now. You feel me? Like, come on now. Am I really that dope? Come on now.
So let me say that. Let me ask then. As long as it's not the first night, we can rock.
Yeah.
So the next day, that's palatable.
Nah, I give it like 3 days or a week. I give it like a week.
Oh no, 3 days or 7 days?
Yo, hey, you know what? Yeah, 3 days is good enough for me. I could go 3 days. I go 3 days, man.
Yeah, I could do 3 days. Like, cause I know I can make a big enough impact in 3 days.
Exactly.
Let me tell you, right? So I met my wife like 6 months before we got together, type shit, right? So I ain't gonna hold you. I just had Georgie, right? So I ain't tell her about Georgie. Fuck, I'm trying to build rapport first. You know what I mean? So my friend smoked me. She told her that he got 2 kids. Right. So I called her one night. She's like, I know you got 2 kids. Don't talk to me no more. I said, I bet. I was scrolling anyway. Fuck out of here. so then so she curved me, right? So fast forward, I seen her again and shit. She come on DJing. So I'm like, let me take you out to lunch, you know what I mean? Just to clear that, So then I cleared it. She texting a little bit, but I ain't really paying it no mind. Like I just wanted to, you know what I mean? Like kind of apologize, right? For I ain't lying, but I omitted some shit. So then fast forward a couple months, boom. Got throw a party, catch her there and shit. And then she come to the club the next day, right? So she trying to figure out if she feeling me and all that. So this girl come up. I grip her ass and shit. Like I'm the DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like this my party. And then it just turned a corner from there. So then that was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday morning. You know what I mean? I got lucky and shit.
It's a go.
I ain't word. So I guess the whole timeline probably make a difference, but the turnaround, you know what I mean, between all that was like 4 days and shit.
Yeah, it's a go. Definitely.
So, Adrian, day 2, you good?
I think it would depend on like the amount of time too.
If this motherfucker say depend one more time,
no. So what I mean is like I like the 3-day joint because if I'm rocking with you like 3 straight days, I bet like I possibly if the energy is that fire, possibly. So 3 days.
Damn, somebody help Eddie wake up. Eddie, you good? Somebody slap the shit out of Eddie, man. Hey, listen, if you're on Facebook, I can see your comments, but we can't see yours. So click the link I just dropped so you can join us on YouTube so we actually share your comments. And then when I drop the smoke session link, then you'll be able to jump right in. So yeah. B, is day 2 enough for you to wife her if you get some cheeks?
You said me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Because I was following on Facebook. No. I mean, I would need time. I'm not gonna. No, I mean, I would need time to get to know you. I mean, I ain't knowing shit about you on day 2, except you got cheeks that I can get easily. I mean, I don't know.
So day 2 is easy.
Hell yeah, day 2. Yeah, I don't think so.
Let me ask a question. Let me throw a fact out there and then ask a question to Eddie. 30% of men under 30 are virgins.
That's the question or the stat?
Well, that's the stat. So, with that being a stat, we run around acting like cheeks is just so easy to obtain.
It's not.
So, if you happen to get some cheeks day 2, day 1 might be out, okay. But if you get some cheeks day 2, you're saying that you just get to cast her aside when it's hard to get cheeks as is?
I think it depends on the situation and her energy. If you vibing like that, it's kind of one of those things that's like, you could presume that she's done this with other guys, but we be on some foul shit too, right? So I wouldn't cast aspersions on her. I just cast, some meat on them cheeks. I mean, I'm just gonna keep doing what I do. Like, I'm not considering day 2, like, okay, like, yeah, she held out for day 1, like day 2, just like, yeah, them panties gotta slide off. Like, come on now.
Now, Alex said in the chat, time and place, does that make it? She said that makes a difference. So I guess is she saying if you meet her at the club, no. If you meet her at the gym, yes.
I mean, both places she's gonna be sweaty, so it don't matter.
Hold on 1 second, Eddie. Let me give Alex something real quick.
Put him in a fucking bathroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
That don't make no sense.
Yeah, like you. That's the thing. Like, so if you in the club, you gotta judge her differently if she in the gym. Like, I don't know. Yeah. So B, knowing that stat, you saying you get cheeks day 2, you can't handle it. You can't keep it.
You mean can't keep it as in terms of what? You mean
Like,
in terms of wife and her?
Girlfriend, yeah.
No, I mean day 2. Fuck, you ain't giving me shit to fight for. Fuck.
So what? How long? 30 days?
Man, nah, ain't no Steve Harvey shit either. But goddamn, I mean, fuck. I mean, give me about a week. Shit.
A week?
Yeah, give me a week.
All right. So
but I just think I don't know. Maybe it's just me and my way of thinking.
Well,
but
let me ask you a question.
Okay, sure.
What if you feeling her and you get the cheeks day 2? It's a wrap.
Then I would have to reevaluate some things. If I'm really, man, hell, listen, man. If I'm really feeling her and I get the cheeks on day 2, then I would have to put aside my own rule of okay, I would have to look at her a little differently. Then, if I'm really feeling her and I get the cheeks on day 2, but majority of the time for me, I would just think of you as a sex object if I get it day 1 or day 2. Like, I mean, that's just me. I mean, shit.
Eddie, you on mute if you were saying something.
Nah, I'm just listening, bro.
Yeah, man, this is interesting. So, Adrian, you down with day 2? I just want to be clear.
I like the 3-day joint. We'll keep it at 3. I think that's a nice, solid. All right, cool. No judgment. We can definitely still go forward if we get there. That 30% number crazy though.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, just because how we all grew up and my circle didn't experience that. So I know, but damn. Yeah. So I don't like this the shit that's fuzzy.
Well, okay, so I would say to Tawana's point, get to know. I mean, what's the goal? Are you looking to fuck? Or are you looking to marry? Are you looking for a girlfriend? I mean, that would just all
B. You watched the show that you've been on before. You said 1,000,000 times, nigga, trying to fuck.
Well, yeah, but that's for me. I'm just saying. What I'm saying, it would depend on the man's circumstance. What is he trying to do? What I'm trying to do is just the other man. He would have to sit back and reevaluate that as well.
So men can date intentionally, but still want some cheeks, though.
Absolutely. Well,
so B, if you like her, are you gonna turn down them cheeks if she try to give them to you day 2?
No, no man would.
Wow. I thought he was thinking about
You see what I mean? Like, you see how we muddy the waters ourselves? So you feeling her, right? She catch a vibe with you. She want to give you some cheeks. But it's day 2. You got to curve her after you have sex with her. Why not curve her before you have sex with her so that you can build with her?
Okay, you make a great point here. Okay.
Damn the point. Answer the question.
Okay, well, no, if she's trying to give up some cheeks, I won't turn it down. So.
But you trying to take her personal, right?
Where the hell are these goddamn questions coming from, Hemp?
Oh, nah, baby boy. Nah, you know how you be coochie credit, but nah, now I'm asking you questions, Negro. so
Integrity's on the line.
But you see what I mean, though? Like, we not gonna turn it down, but then we can't take her personal. And if she catch a vibe with me on day 2, we sitting Netflixing and chilling, but I'm trying to get to know her, why wouldn't I turn it down so we have that opportunity?
It's not algebra.
What you think, Eddie?
I think it's a matter of integrity at that point, right? Because if you know that you are gonna dust her afterwards, but you also could potentially want her, it's like at that point it's integrity. I'm like, all right, let me fall back and not waste this woman's time, right? Because let's be honest, this is what women complain
they waste
about.
ours all the time.
It's like niggas using them, and you know, let's say like she's down. Let's say she's down on a promiscuous tip. And if you're still gonna fumble the bag on some promiscuous, she's like, yo, I want to give you these cheeks, and that's all I want from you, or this is the type of energy we on. If you messing it up in that sense, it's just like, come on, man. Like at that point, that's a level of integrity on your own as a man. But ultimately, most men, we want to clap no matter what, right? And like I think you got to just find that line between, you know, what you consider integrity and what you're gonna do in terms of that decision. But ultimately, yeah, like most guys want to hit, but
Yeah,
it depends. Like, you know,
yeah. I think you're right. Matter of fact, yeah. So in my situation, when she came over first night, I just deliberately talked and had a conversation and went to sleep. Because if I try to turn the corner, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna turn the corner. Right?
Molly said, men don't know if they want something serious off the rip. Yes, we do.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
we
do.
Yes,
we
we do.
know. Do I need to give her one of these?
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here.
She
Come on.
earned that. She earned that.
She earned it. She
Molly
worked
on
for that.
Molly this morning.
M. Dot. Nah, that's my girl. M. Dot.
Yeah, man. It's interesting, man. Interesting. So, Bub, any final thoughts on that?
Uh, my final thought would be: listen, men, don't wipe nothing on the first night, please. Sorry, Adrian.
Bow down to your master.
Word. Interesting. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Share the live feed right now so more people could join us. Feel me? If you like the channel, it helps the channel. More people can see it like that as well. You know what I mean? We growing. Also, we put the episodes on Apple, Spotify, Anchor too. So you could ride, you know, while you're riding to work, you could just listen to it. Because I know on YouTube, you got to actually watch it if you have YouTube Premium. So I put the episodes up there as well. Everything's in the bio. We also got merch too. Once again, all that's in the description. Like, share, subscribe. So next topic. So let's say you meet her, right? You don't smash her on the first night. So now you liking her, y'all liking each other, y'all some huggy bear shit. She taking you personal, vice versa, so on and so forth. How long before you go raw biscuit?
So this is important.
How long before you go raw biscuit? Go ahead, Eddie.
So yeah, this is important, bro. You got to consider what the dating pool is out here. How much sexual liberation is in the air, and how much most of that is just straight up funk and lack of cleanliness, right? Everybody's not on that hygiene tip. This is across the board, men and women, bro. I was RA in college for a co-ed dorm, and some of the filthiest rooms, and I was doing room checks with the girls' rooms, bro. Off the chain, right? Keeping that in mind, if you out here raw dogging, bro, like you must be a holy person because you left that up to God, son. So, nah. For me, I would say you got to have some sort of rapport with that person, and also pay attention to their cleaning habits, right? It might not be an outright question. Don't ask the question like, "Yo, like, you know, you on your shit?" Like, nah. Pay attention to how they move and how they, you know, do certain things at home and in public as well, right? So if it's one of those things where it's just like you want to get to that point with shorty and you want to get all up in them labias, like, yeah, I would make sure that, you know, I've seen a level of cleanliness where it's just like, all right, cool, we can do this. But otherwise, nah, joints be out here wilding, son.
Okay, so you saying if she got oodles and noodles in the cabinet and her house is dirty, you refrain?
Bro, you just know, bro, like, and then always a telltale sign is the back of the toilet. That joint back there is black as hell. She ain't got no baby wipes in the bathroom. Like, come on, shorty, what you doing? Like, come on, man. Like, nah, it smell like pudding pops in here. Nah.
Okay. So, how long do you wait?
I think it's a matter of, like I said, paying attention to those mannerisms and that behavior. But I think once you get in with good with a shorty, I'll say maybe a month or two. If I'm gonna give it a distance or a time frame.
Okay. Okay. Self-control, man. I like it.
Oh man.
I'm not raw dogging on the first night, first week. Hell no.
Nah,
Adrian.
It depends.
Nah.
It depends.
Hold on, Eddie. Before you answer the first question, you started off with it depends. As soon as you got up here, you was like, "Well, it depends on when you boom, 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 or if you're gonna boom, 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 boom." So you can't. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
But,
right.
So to answer the question though, it depends on. Now I'm bullshit. So, all right, based on what I have done, I'm not the example to follow. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely not the example to follow. So I'm gonna answer this question. Is my advice to other people would be to definitely, I like what Eddie was touching on. Take the time to observe, nigga. Make them go and make them show you results because you probably hitting already. Go make them get checked. Because I'm starting to run into it's never really was like in my community, but like people having all of these like crazy STDs and things that you're stuck with for the rest of your life. I didn't start hearing about it being as prevalent until I got into my career field. And then I'm talking with other therapists and they talking to me about like all of these patients. And I'm like, damn, that shit really real. So you can catch some shit that you never gonna lose. One, my experience is all these damn kids I got from just be ready to take care of the consequences and the responsibilities that come with it. If your bread not right, or if she not somebody who you know you're gonna be able to deal with, them consequences of that little 3 to 5 minutes I was giving out raw sticking is turned into 14 years of child support I'm giving her when I get to get her. And my daughter's moms, they all fire too, right? So I ain't throwing none of them on the bus. Like my issues that I have with them compared to others, I'll gladly take my issues with them. You know what I'm saying? So people definitely have it way worse. But I remember when we was talking about this before, and Bub was talking about shit, like we were talking about the return of investment on kids. So if you can't afford it financially, strap up every time. Don't leave that thing up to God, boy. Especially if you run around with a whole female basketball team. So yeah, I'm not the example to follow. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely.
All right. Bub, what you think? How long you wait before you go raw biscuit?
Man, listen. Listen, bro. I'm waiting as long as I have to wait because like A just touched on, like I always had it in my mind. I'm like, listen, whichever woman I'm gonna bless with this magical semen that's gonna have my kids, she gotta be special. So if I gotta wait a year, 2 years, till I know if she the right one, cleanliness wise, intelligent, everything I'm looking for, I ain't pulling that condom off until I get it all figured out with Shorty. And also, I remember the way that Q-tip used to feel inside my penis when I was going to get checked for STDs, and it wasn't a pleasant feeling. So I ain't really want to frequently have to keep going to do that because I never forgot that feeling. So I would say, fellas, take as much time as you need.
Okay. B.
And if she say she allergic to latex or condoms, yo, don't. That's an automatic red flag, yo.
That's out.
Yeah, that means she been allergic every time she has sex, right?
That's out.
So B.
Until you check out her house and you get those test results back. That's always been my rule. Got to see them test results. And those test results can't be no 2 damn years old. Because bitch, I don't know what you've been doing the past 2 goddamn years. I need 30 days test results. 30 days test results.
Yo, yo, my wife tried to slide by like nobody's seen her come down the steps.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
Yo,
Hey, B,
Yo,
yo,
you said test results, right?
absolutely.
I'm just gonna keep it funky. Like I wasn't that type. I wasn't pressing no shorty to go get, tested or whatnot. I would just go get tested myself. You know what I'm saying, and make sure I was straight. And if
yo.
I was good, I was good. Now don't get me wrong though. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I didn't have nights where I went raw noodle, with women, but it would more so be like females that I already had history with. You feel me? But even with that being said, it was still like doubt in the back of my mind, like, yo, I really shouldn't be doing this right now because I'm feeling shorty a little bit, but I don't know if I want her to have my kids. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna sit here and act like I was perfect, but yo, that shit take a minute, man, for me to slide that condom off. Nah, for one, it's either the condoms if the condoms ain't available, or that I might give you a quick 60 seconds, but I gotta get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get up out of there because I can't be enjoying this ride, and then you got a bunch of wads walking around.
Yo, this is what I was thinking just now. The cap is crazy right now, bro.
Who capping? Molly, you getting on my damn nerves.
I'm about to drop her. I'm about to drop her the link.
Put Molly up here. Send Molly the link, yo.
I'm about to drop the link, but y'all, I think y'all capping too, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Nah. I told you, I'm not the person to follow. Meaning,
yo, but this test result thing.
Terrible.
But this test result thing is highly unrealistic, man.
I never asked a chick for test results. That's how.
But how's that unrealistic?
Because all right, so look, I just asked the question. If you with shorty, right, and she say you vibing with her first night, second night, and she down to give it to you, you gonna take it. Everybody just said that.
So with a condom on.
You can pull up your medical history report.
Nah, get the fuck out! And that's the reason why you're losing.
I can pull up my medical history report right now on my phone, Ham. You can pull up the report. I get up any test result.
I understand.
So again, how's that capping?
I understand. Watch this. Damn, this movie kind of boring. You know what I'm saying? I'm snuggling. I started kissing on the neck. Remember how you was doing? and then I say, hold, let me see your jack. Make sure your medical history right. Hell no, that's not happening. That doesn't happen, bro. It doesn't happen. And then you know what else don't happen? Niggas don't walk out on no cheeks when they don't got no condom. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about.
That's facts.
Come on, man.
Call me Captain Crunch, nigga. I had, bro. I'm not, son. Cause I know too many niggas that got that fire, boy. Afterwards, like, nah, son. They got that permanent,
I get
unholy
you.
juice on them. Like, nah, son.
No, I think
about that shit.
But niggas do a lot of shit that's wild. Niggas go on roller coasters after they crash. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And you saucy and all that, Tino. I'm not, nigga. No, Tino in the barber chair. Hell nah. Yo, I'm just saying. Like, I think we gotta be like. For me, like, I don't know. Like, I gave it to God more on many occasions. Like many occasions, because that condom shit is horrible, bro.
Yo, it got so. I can't agree with you there, Ham. Nah, I wasn't that risky. I know this might be the name of this show is this might be risky, but nah, I wasn't that risky. It came to a few times with me where I had to make a makeshift condom out of a Ziploc bag
Hell nah.
A grocery bag. I'm so keeping it funky right now. A grocery
Put him in
bag.
the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here.
I'm keeping it so real.
That a Ziploc bag.
What the fuck type of time, nigga?
Yo,
Ziploc bag though.
I'm
Nigga
so
was ready fresh.
yo, you gotta come out with your own brand of Ziploc bags now, bub.
and all my children had to make a makeshift. That's real.
The cheeks ain't that serious.
Yo, I had to get them.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Niggas doing some big dumb wild East African shit.
Yo, I do not want just no random shorty having my kids.
But do you hear that shit though? And then don't that go to Eddie point? What type of chick let you run up in here with a Stop and Shop bag?
Shorty wanted it too.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
Yo,
Had to get frisky, baby.
yo.
Yeah, I'm just keeping it real.
Man.
You ain't having these kids. These kids was saved for the right one.
Yo, I mean, I get it. I just think that when it's on, people be reacting much differently when it's really about to hit the fan. And I just ain't never seen a nigga ask for no STI test.
Oh, nah, that's out.
So that nigga's wild. I'm asking, man. That shit matters, bro. I just seen too many pitfalls of like, nah.
But Eddie, that's why we protecting ourselves, right? We rock.
No, I'm strapping up. Even if there's no test available, I'm strapping the fuck up no matter what.
If I know I'm strapped up, I'm not asking you for no test. I'm good. Let's go.
Yeah.
But
I'm about to drop the link in the chat for Molly, man. See if she got comment or smoke for somebody. Yo, I don't know, man. I just for me, shit, man. I ain't used. Shit, man. I'm
barely eat raw sushi, nigga. Y'all niggas.
Because the thing is, y'all, because I don't think niggas be getting head with condoms or giving head with a female condom and all that.
Right.
Like, so where's the line on that?
You got a point.
I can see that being a contradiction.
Yo, look at him.
I can see that.
I just the over under on any one of y'all walking out without a condom. If you didn't have a condom, I think I'm gonna win that bet, man.
Every time. Well, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not the example because like I was risky way too much. Bro. I'm not nowhere near like that now though, because and I just think a lot of times niggas we just don't look far enough in this shit. Like I think if people
see y'all niggas would eat a raw salmon burger, like just went in.
Yeah.
I ate the raw fish burger, just went in like
sushi.
Yeah, if I ain't had no condom, I'm not about to. I'm still going. If the condom is in the other room, I'm not stopping. You know what I'm saying? That's why. Hey, but at the same, that's why I got all these kids. Like with my ex-wife, she came up for my. I know the exact day she got pregnant. We ran out of condoms. I'm like, yo, go get the condoms. They over there. We in the living room. I don't even got no furniture. She like, nah, you go. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I ain't putting one on then. And then boom, like that's how I was.
And you ain't try to pull out none of that shit.
Nah, my pull-out game the weakest, yo. I'm not stopping.
Yo,
I'm not stopping.
Let's welcome. Look, Quentin talking about he agree with you. Yo, let's welcome Molly to the show. How you?
I just noticed everybody was capping up here this morning. I couldn't take it anymore.
Oh, word?
For real.
What was they capping about?
The only person that was keeping it real was Bub. Everybody else capping. All that test results and all this and that. Stop playing.
Nah.
So you're telling me that I'm lying and I don't know what I'm talking about and everything I said was false.
what I'm saying to you in the moment, niggas ain't sitting here like, oh, let me see your papers. They're not doing all that. You know,
Are you speaking for all? So now you're speaking for all men.
most.
All right, most. I'm not included in that most.
Oh, you're not included.
I'm not included in
Never
that most.
happened to you.
Huh?
Never happened to you.
What you mean never happened? What's your
Never
question?
situation whereas she couldn't show you this paperwork that you're asking for.
Right. Yeah. So for one, y'all taking the whole question out of context. That's not on what I said. I did not say I would not have sex with her. I said raw. Okay.
Right.
I always have condoms on me. I said before I were to go raw, I asked for test results. What part of that doesn't work for you?
Okay.
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay. So my question was, so you've never, without seeing,
Never
okay,
in my
well,
life.
you're one of the exceptions to the rules, but it's a lot of niggas out here that do.
Hold on, B. You never hit nothing raw without seeing the results?
Never in my life. And for those who saying pulling up test results, you can go to your portal right now and pull up test results. Okay, it is not that complicated. When you go to the doctor and whenever they do any test on you, it is automatically sent to your portal. That is how majority of the Americans nowadays in today's society schedule appointments through the portal. Okay, it's possible. Before I've ever raw dogged any woman, I don't care what any 6 people on this panel say. I've always asked for test results. No one is in my body. No one on this podcast, or no one on the
Be with the I have a dream speech about
Bow down to your master.
Had sex with the woman. So no one can't say what I have nor have not done. Now we're talking about majority. Okay, cool. But majority means 90%, 95%. That ain't 100%. In math class in the 7th grade, they said it got to equal 100%. Majority ain't 100%. So again, we can say that there are some men who do ask for test results. That's possible. You can't say men don't, because I do. Before I raw dog a woman, I ask for test results.
You know what else? Doesn't matter how many bodies a nigga caught.
For men, no. I mean, no one sits back.
No, I'm saying like the opportunities, the number of opportunities that I've had. I know, like I never like I don't want them to ask me shit.
Well, no, I would and on the flip it, I wouldn't have a problem with that if a woman wants to go have raw sex and she says, "Hey, I think it's best if you show me test results," and I've actually had a woman do that before, as well. Last January, okay, she said I will feel safe if you showed me test results. I have no problem with that. I have nothing to hide. If it's going to give you more of a peace of mind, I don't mind showing you my test results.
So
that's not a problem for Brian Matthew Graham, none at all.
So Molly, let me ask you a question. How many times have you been asked for? Well, I don't want to get too fuck it. How many times have you been asked for like test results, or you asked a nigga, or a nigga stopped when he didn't have a condom, or whatever the case is?
I've never had a guy ask me for test results. That's just nothing I've came across. Not saying that they don't be, because I don't want to come out with smoke. But I've never had a guy to ask me that.
Have you ever had a guy like stop if he didn't have a rubber?
What? These guys got to proceed with you thinking they have. You have to say, hold on, wait. What a condom at? Because they be trying to slide in there without it.
The majority?
Most of the time, the men are the ones that don't want to put it on.
Wow.
I know it's shocking to you.
That ain't shocking to me. Dude. Listen, man, in those type of situations, even in sports, there's one rule: if you ain't cheating, you ain't competing. So I know niggas be like having a condom on the side, all types of shit.
And I mean, honestly, like, I don't know. I don't even say too much. I don't know who watching this.
Nah, go ahead. We ain't gonna tell nobody else.
Nah, I'm a professional. I can't be keeping it real.
We gotta know, man. We need edification.
No, it's just honestly, you really have to be very cautious, because it's people out here nowadays that would try to slide in without even letting you know.
What about this right here?
They don't ask. I'm about to ask.
Yeah, y'all have had some interesting sexual experiences. Elaine is capping like a motherfucker.
Yo, I don't know. Nah, but what you think? What you think, Bub? Do men say, are you on the pill or do you have anything?
Nope. Because at the end of the day, men don't give a fuck. Excuse my language.
Exactly.
When you in the heat of the moment, ain't none of them questions coming up. Trust me. They're not coming up.
Oh man.
None of them.
Yeah, like I've never seen like just my friend pool. I know for a fact they not doing all this stuff. The majority of them.
No. Once that hand slide down there and touch that tuna and it's dripping, it's a wrap.
Oh,
Not-
that tuna.
Yeah,
Wow.
man. And Molly, did you have any other concerns for the captain on the panel?
I'm scared. I'm scared. Somebody about to cut my throat about their test results. But but I mean, honestly, just keep it real up here for real. Like majority of men do not be checking for no test results. They don't even check about no birth control and none of that. If the vibe is there and it's in the moment, they're gonna move accordingly, and we all know that.
Right. And I think that now we live in a society where, and I'm really getting sick of it when people say no one, no man, no woman. Well, I feel like we have to come to a point where some of that stuff we got to put the brakes on. We can't always say all men or all women. No. I mean, we cannot keep saying that.
I disagree. I think our society.
We always can't say all.
No,
men.
I think our society is going a different way. B. I think it is so like, well, me is me. This person is this person. So there's no accountability in our society now because you can't say because people get the cop out and say, well, it ain't everybody. We get it that all doesn't mean all, but in a conversation, we have to keep it in context of how we use all. Right. So yeah,
I can agree with that. So, I agree with that. Sure.
Yeah, because when she says all, she means the majority, right? But for the sake of conversation,
right?
You know, yeah, you will have anecdotal experience, but you can only base things on majority and facts and numbers, right?
Okay,
right? Because remember what Hove told us that we don't need no fucking scientists. He said we don't believe you. You need more people. That's how I instantly knew the numbers matter.
I agree with that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we get it. It's 1 or 2 motherfuckers who ask for test results. We get that.
Okay.
You know?
Me and y'all do too.
Yeah, like it's all good, but it's much more anecdotal, I think, to Molly's point, right? And I think she would know because not only is it she's speaking from her experience, but also women have conversations too.
We do.
You know what I'm saying? Now, Molly, I do want to cite how B backed you down pretty quick.
I wasn't trying to go back and forth with him. You got it. I'm just speaking from my experience and talking to my friends. Like, come on now.
I have a question. And this is for everyone on the panel, Molly, or Molly, you and your friends, however. Does that stuff linger in the back of your mind though?
What exactly are you asking me?
You know, like diseases and things like that. Does that linger in the back of your mind?
Hospital, absolutely, it does, and it doesn't necessarily mean just because I'm saying guys try to move a certain way is that I'm moving along with them. That doesn't necessarily mean that. I'm just letting you know from my experience in dealing with people in the past, they try to, for sure, take that condom off, or not even try to put it on in the first.
So Elaine is in the same vein as Molly. Go ahead, go ahead, Bob.
Hey,
raw dog tuna.
based on what MDOT was just saying, you know, and it was suggested that you had do a panel with just women to get the female perspective of some of the questions that you be asking them. You know what I'm saying? So MDOT up here dolo right now, and we outweighing her, but it would be interesting to see how many women, would give their truth about, this particular topic. If they would let, a dude on the first night, go roll up inside of him. You know what I'm saying? Or how long are they willing to wait? You know what I'm saying?
That'd be
Yeah.
all
They
cap.
gonna lie. They gonna lie though.
So
There's
be
never
all
been
cap.
a woman that tried to hit Raw and she stopped me.
Who gonna
Never. She may be like, "What you doing? You gonna keep going?" Yeah. Boom, and they let you go. So they gonna get up here. They gonna be lying too.
Lying like a
You
motherfucker.
know it, Molly. Am I telling the truth, Molly? They gonna get up
would
here
I
and be
lie?
talking.
Would I lie?
Nah,
If
you
not,
wouldn't.
know
You
me.
wouldn't. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. But they are. They gonna get up here and lie.
Hey,
bad.
Molly,
I'm listening.
this is how I would know if you would lie or not. Let us see your socks.
You said like what?
Let us see your socks.
I don't have socks on.
Okay. Do you ever wear mismatched socks?
No, I think that's kind of childish, honestly. No.
Don't be lying. You said you were gonna keep it 40.
I think my daughter wears mixed match socks and she's 7. I don't.
Bro, what
Why
kind
you
of-
let your daughter?
You got to know who you're talking to though. I only wear Nike Elite socks. I know it sounds but I
Hey, okay. Another question, Molly.
okay.
Since you tried to curb me on that one, right? And you said you don't got no socks on. Show us your feet. Prove it. Prove it.
Wow.
Show us your feet. Prove it.
Show my feet right now.
Yep. Prove it.
I don't know how to turn this camera. How do you turn the camera?
I don't know.
You know how to turn a damn camera.
You gotta.
See, I turned the camera off. How do you flip it?
Yeah, no, it's a FaceTime thing.
See? So I'm gonna have to like legit. You see my feet?
Zoom in.
But Bub, what is the socks of the feet? What is that prove?
That's perverted.
Yo, because I got this theory that if chicks don't have matching socks all the time, nah, that's something going on there. Something going on there. If you don't care enough about your socks matching, something going on there. And if you don't care about your toes looking pretty and neat, something going on there. These toes gotta be done at all times. Even if you don't got a man, them toes better be done.
I agree with that.
Yeah, man. Listen. I think I definitely want to put that panel together. Because I just want to create a whole woman's show, like just like this, but with the women. So we definitely need to curate that. You know what I mean? Because I think it'll be important. I think
Yo, who is Tawana Scott? She's hilarious.
Yeah, she that's Tawana. Shout out to Tawana. I think the capping is gonna be at an all-time high, but it will be interesting for sure. We just need women to hold each other accountable, which is difficult to find. See, we actually friends, right? So I can hold B accountable. He could check that. He can say, nah, that's false. Here's why, blah, blah, blah. Men could do that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I remember one time my wife said, yo, such and such did this and that, the third, right? She going off. I'm like, damn. I said, call her. She call her. Ring, ring, ring. Hey, girl. Hey. I'm like, yo.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
But if I call one of y'all, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is you doing, bro? Right? That's how we give it up.
Yeah. And Ham's gonna give it out raw and uncut.
Pun intended. See, I see what you did there, nigga. Wow.
Conversation I had before I got up here.
Say again.
I want to go back to that comment that I made before I got up here, and y'all told me that it wasn't true.
What you say?
Well,
What we were talking about, but I said men don't know what was the comment? I'm gotta find it now. If they like a woman off the rip, like as far as y'all was talking about something, it's making me.
Oh, you saying?
Oh yeah,
It's generally
intentional dating.
Yeah.
There it go.
Yeah.
So you telling me you are? I'm speaking to you all as the parent.
Mm-hmm.
You all are telling me that when you meet a woman for the first time, you know that you want something serious. from the first time of meeting her.
Yeah, it's happened to me before.
Everything I do is intentional.
If we have a solid conversation, I'm engaging with her. She's showing me that's just like, yo, some of these talking points are solid. And she's not only just saying it, like sometimes it's all talk, but like you can tell like she really lives what she's saying. Yeah, off the rip for the first time. Yeah.
And you can tell that from the first day.
Yeah. So like even your reaction is interesting because it shows that a lot of women think that men don't have that level of discernment. We do. We can tell if you dusty or you about something on the first interaction.
Exactly.
Like,
that's why I asked you to see his socks, Bonnie.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, what you think? What you think, Adrian?
Yeah, I definitely agree. From the first conversation we have, you automatically going into a box of either, I definitely want to continue to get to know her, pursue her. This could be real, something I would sleep with, or something I'll never talk to ever again in my life. First conversation, you automatically going in one of those three boxes.
As far as knowing that you want something serious, that's my thing. I'm really focused on that.
So
potential is one thing. I could potentially see myself, seeing what you're about. Different, because I feel like when you meet a person, it's off of attraction, and that's it. I mean, conversation, it plays a part too, but mostly it's attraction. So to me, I feel like most of the time when men meet women, most of the time, it's a sexual thing. It's more so of, dang, she look good. I wouldn't mind hitting that. I mean, you're not thinking about, oh, dang, Molly got her master's from Howard. Shoot, boy. Like, guys,
men don't care about your education. Men don't care about a woman's education. So y'all can start with that. But man does not, two things a man doesn't care about when it comes down to a woman: your education and your money. For one, y'all ain't giving us a damn dime. Y'all barely gonna spend it on us.
You're validating my point. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what she was saying, B.
Wow. That's where I was going. To me, I feel like it's based off of attraction, more so to say. And I mean, eventually down the road, you're gonna feel like you got to get to know a person to see. I'm sorry, I got a text message. You got to get to know a person to see if you really, really match with them. So
I'm saying the education, the money part doesn't matter, because if you tell me that, then okay, that doesn't build up to shit to me. I mean, okay, cool.
Yeah, that's not the biggest marker. And
right, exactly.
It dismisses the discernment of men, right? It's just like y'all look at us as so unable to do shit and kind of childish. It's just like, nah, like I don't agree with that take. Like, you can do both. I can look at you as either dusty or, like you said, potentially something, and I can still want sex too. Like, it doesn't mean that, they're mutually exclusive. Like, they can't happen at the same time. Like, if you show up, cheeks is out, you looking beautiful, all that good stuff, you got all that shit going for you in life and all of that, and I can still be attracted to that. I can still also want to smash. Like, both things can happen at the same time.
But yeah, that's what I was getting to. The point that I was trying to make with my comment was most of the time, men, when they meet you, they just want, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just want to have sex with you off the rip, because you haven't even gotten to know who I am as a person. You're just attracted to me. So I'm not saying you don't want nothing serious with me down the line. I'm not saying that can't happen, but off the rip, when you see me, it's, oh, she's, she cute. She got a fat ass. Damn, let me see what's up with Molly. You know what I'm saying?
So
what's up with Molly?
Nothing.
he ain't laughing. He ain't laughing.
See? You see how he dropped that? You see how he dropped that on you and caught your ass off guard? See?
They ain't ready, bro. They ain't ready.
Yo,
that's why I stay in the house.
So I think, from my perspective, I think you're not wrong. But I think that, depending on how she show up, she could be relegated to a box fairly quickly, right? So if you're doing shit like internet dating and you meet her, you see her, and she don't look how she's supposed to look, she gonna get relegated to that night, having a performance that night, and that be that. Like, it could be that simple. Or, or like let's say I see her on Tinder, right?
Right.
And I show up and she don't look how them pictures look.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably gonna try to get some cheeks, but if it don't work out, so be it.
So
now, if she show up looking how she look, and then I remember the profile and the conversations, I'm gonna approach it with a different objective potentially.
So looks to you matter the most?
Well, no, they are upon first meeting, they are a heavy determining factor.
But you met on Tinder, so y'all have had a previous conversation.
Yeah,
So you gotten to know her, right?
kinda. I mean, that type of shit. When I used to use, I don't know. It's not that substantive. Like you just go back and forth. You read the profile. Hey, let's get a drink. Boom. Then you outside. So then when you outside, she show up and she a 8 on the Tinder. She a 5 in person. I don't know if I could take the 5 personal. So I'm gonna try to do what I can do that day and then call it a day.
Really?
That's the technical foul.
So
See, you ain't no capping sound like that.
no. What I'm saying is so you're gonna put her in a box because of looks. It's just off the rip.
Physical attraction can get you eliminated or
Yeah, but
thereof.
women do this too. Like, let's not make it a thing where just like.
I'm not gonna say everybody has a preference.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with having a preference. Sometimes to men it's looks. Sometimes to women it's money. Listen, I'm not judging, but I feel like you miss out on a lot of good things just being judgmental on how somebody looks because they might have a lot to offer if you really get to know them.
You're right, but guess who misses out? Women miss out more than men, right? So? Because men ain't because 6 feet is what I think it's like 10% of men, if that. Men being 6 feet tall, right? Okay. Men making 6 figures is 10% of men, right?
On Earth, not even in America. That's
on Earth, 10% of men make over 6 figures. So women are looking for these things that I would consider 10% anecdotal, right? And men get eliminated because they too short, because they work as an electrician, right? Because that's not a white collar job that has like some type of stigma and like
make money.
No, I get it, but women won't think like that. They see a nigga in a hard hat and they think he just a hard hat nigga.
No. I mean, I just think that after a time, it's maturity. I just can't even. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to front. I used to think like that I wanted a guy that was 6 foot tall and all this and the third, and I got exactly that. That doesn't mean that he was a good man.
Indeed. Look what Elaine said.
Women judge.
Okay. Elaine, you redeemed yourself. That's legit.
I think so.
That's legit. We see this all the time. You walk into a spot, it's a group of women, man. You already know they're talking shit about you, son. Immediately. And if you want to holler at one of them, it's just like you're not about to approach that table unless you got that level of confidence. But more than likely, they all got a scowl on their face, like, why this nigga walking over here? Oh, look at his dusty ass shoes, like yada yada yada. It's just like you already know the level of judgment is crazy high. Versus a group of guys, chick walk by, we all talking about, yo, you gonna jump on it? Like jump on it. Like we encouraging that motherfucker to go after him.
You know why?
Why
Because
what?
if walks up to a group of guys, somebody in the group is probably like, well, man, you don't want that shit. I'm about to follow up on that because that sexual attraction. Women are they're dating for something serious. I'm not
trying to have interviews at park, and it's like, nah, like that don't make no damn sense. Like, and I get it. This is the distinction between men and women. It's just like, yo, like we're gonna approach, we're the hunter, right? But ultimately, like Hamp said, y'all miss out because y'all have all these determining factors. I'm like, yo, let's get some sliders and some drinks and talk like on some regular shit. Like we're not here to interview and figure out all these other things. Like, yes, the attraction is sexual. It's also sexual for women too. So she's looking at the 6 foot nigga that's 10% of the population, right? Versus the guy that's literally 5'11" and is probably making more money, but because he doesn't have those determining factors, it's like, nah, I can't take this nigga seriously. When most of y'all be like 5'1" and shit, like y'all be some midgets out here wanting these fucking trees and shit. It's just like, ain't enough trees, babe. Ain't enough trees in the world.
Man, no, definitely, man. I think, hey Molly, you representing the women right now. I think y'all got some splaining to do, man. I think
I'm 6'1" though, so y'all can still do the height thing.
Yeah,
the height thing.
Adrian, you are 6'1", but you still wear N1 shorts, bro.
That
nigga try to dunk, has some N1 shorts over his shorts. But Molly, what was your question?
What are you saying that women need to explain?
Yeah, I just think that women have very little accountability at times when y'all come to like one another. Like y'all will see a friend doing the wrong thing and y'all enable it and allow it a lot of times.
You think so?
Yes, ma'am. I think that like women be curving men when they don't got no business curving nobody.
Exactly.
What? Why
Exactly.
that? Please clarify, because I don't want to respond before you.
Because we see it. Like we outside. Like when I was really outside, you know what I mean? Like, and you walk up to a group, they judging you left and right, you know what I mean? For this, that, and the third, you know. Like I remember one time, this way back when we was in school, right?
Mm-hmm.
And somebody, my man was like, "Hey, you should talk to my man Hamp." This girl like, "Who Hamp? I don't know no Hamp." Da-da-da. I said, "Nigga, I'm Hamp." Like, but she didn't know. She knew like what I used to do in like campus, but she didn't really like know. You know what I'm saying?
What you
And
used
then just stupid stuff. You know. So then her whole attitude switched, but it was automatically like F out of here without even any type of presentation or anything. You know? So, yeah.
So she wasn't interested because of what she heard about you, or are you talking about your height? Where are we going?
I know. She was horizontal, if that makes sense. So I don't know nothing about. You know, so
done, yo.
Yeah, man. But hey, we're gonna put that together. Hey, can you help me care? Nah, because you're gonna be wishy-washy. Bub, can you help Adrian curate that panel, please?
Absolutely.
Make sure I get Molly on Facebook.
Yeah, we could get Molly up there.
Molly, you gonna be on that panel?
Don't tag me on no Facebook.
Nah, we're gonna get you on the panel.
I get you on the panel. Don't tag me on Facebook. I want my coworkers seeing me.
All right, Molly. Hey, man, we appreciate you, man. We're gonna holler at you though, honestly, because we want to build that women's show with these same type of questions, but from that perspective. But people got to be willing to be candid and be honest. And I think you did a hell of a job today, even though B smoked your boots earlier.
That's cool. I vote from B. That's cool.
That's all right, Mom. Be safe. You heard?
All right, y'all.
See you, Molly.
See you later.
Listen, man, Eddie had to go, but interesting, man. That's probably like one of my favorite sessions when we got the smoke portions, right? Because I think, look. So Tawana and Tierra want to be in. Yo, listen, y'all, inbox me on Facebook, and I'll get y'all in touch with Adrian and Bub. You know what I mean? Because we also got a little bit of a vetting process too, right? Nothing crazy, but we just got to make sure you understand like what we're trying to do here, how the presentation needs to be, because production matters too. But we're gonna build that out. You know what I'm saying? For sure. But the smoke is different and it's awesome, you know, because people get to get their perspectives either clarified or checked, and I think that's the key to growing and understanding. You know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Listen, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Like the channel right now, share it, subscribe. We got I think we got 200 videos on our YouTube, just FYI, from different clips of shows. We got Inside the Locker Room. We got This Might Be Risky on Thursdays, where it's a male and female panel. And I just did last night, That Ain't in the Bible.
I heard a little bit of that. That was dope, man.
Yeah, so check that out. You know, it was about cussing. So I know you. So, you know, we definitely, you know, it is what it is, man. The Christians, we just got to have a conversation. That's all, you know. So listen, I don't really mess with Jerry Springer, but I do like one of his constructs. Adrian, final thought.
Yo, my final thought. If you don't got no condoms, get a Ziploc bag, man. Like what
B?
Ask that bitch for her test results.
God damn.
Wow.
Bub.
All right, to all my fellas out there, if you don't want to end up like Adrian, keep your condoms.
Oh man, this was
Yeah,
fun.
man. Word. I think if you got intentions for her, then you probably want to refrain with sleeping with her too early, because I think that we automatically judge based on that, you know. And there's always heat of the moment, but we have to control ourselves too. You know what I mean? I think we as men got to have better control, because we'll eliminate a woman because we did something we wanted to do with her, which is kind of contrary to, just, progressing with that person. I think the Raw Biscuit thing, I think Adrian is 100% accurate. I think Bub is spot on. I think B is spot on. I think that my conduct in the past has not been the best. So I definitely would lean on and encourage you to follow those two examples, because Adrian ain't it, and I don't think I am either, So but I'm happily married and all that. I got mad kids. It is what it is. Listen, man, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. We out.